Celebrate your pooch all month long because April is National Pet Month, and here to talk about some exciting dog-friendly activities, Kathy Brooks with the Hydrant Club. You're talking about your second annual bark-i-versary event.
Correct.
Huge, huge event. And before we get into that, I just want to show the pups you brought with us. They're so cute. We love when you bring your dogs.
This is Bridger Brooks, found at 9th and Bridger in July 2013. He was a hot mess, and he and Truman were in collusion. They decided that they were going to stay together, and then so
you adopted both.
Yeah, decided to keep them.
Oh, and obviously Truman there. He's just taking a nap for
he's
the
over
morning.
it.
Yeah, he's over the fame.
He hasn't had his coffee yet. He actually got recognized the other day, which was kind of hilarious. Hey, is that Truman? I'm like, hi, I'm on the other end of the leash over here.
You're like, I'm the owner. Hello.
Thanks.
Okay,
nice
let's get into the event. Because Kathy, me and you could just talk about dogs.
All day long.
But let's get into the bark-i-versary event. Second annual time it's happening.
So it's April 29th. The actual anniversary date is the 30th, but it's a Sunday. I try to take Sundays off. So we're having the party on the 29th. It's from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Hydrant Club. Music, food, gift baskets. We're actually going to be raising money for Wagon Tail's rescue. Amazing. So suggested door donation. As you know, we like to do parties with a purpose. So we'll be raising money for Wagon Tail's rescue. They do great work. They do a lot of work with especially very, very young puppies. So she takes in litters that have lost their mother, that need to be hand-fed, and it's a lot of work. So
that is a lot of work, especially the amount of puppies that come in a litter sometimes.
Especially this time of year.
Yeah.
We're coming into puppy season, so it's a good time of year if you're able to foster. Fostering animals is a great way to, if you can't commit to the lifetime of a pet, but you've got 6, 8 months or so, and you can really help a pet get on its feet and then help it find its forever home. It's great work.
That's pretty amazing. And well, let's talk about how you know your pet is ready for an event like bark-i-versary, because for bark-i-versary you guys actually require all pet owners to make sure they have their proof of vaccines, and that's something you guys do for almost all your events, right?
All of our events, and it's a good plan. When you take your dog out into public, just like with human vaccines, you don't know who's been there, you don't know what other dogs have been there, so making sure that your dogs are vaccinated for all of the big five, really. You want rabies, which is required by law, distemper, parvo, bordetella, and there's actually a wave now of canine influenza. There was a dog that came to the U.S. from Asia in March that's carrying the flu virus that killed like 1,000 dogs in Chicago last year. So it's very, very important to get your dogs vaccinated across the board for all of these kind of main illnesses. The real thing with events, not just at the Hydrant Club, but this time of year, it's beautiful weather. So you take your dogs everywhere. You want to go to Town Square, you want to go to Bark in the Park is coming up.
Everyone wants to touch them.
Exactly. So you need to make sure first, is your dog compatible with a public event? Is your dog super nervous? Is your dog leash aggressive? Does your dog not like children? Probably not a great idea to just throw your dog into an event to socialize them. That would be like me taking you, let's say you didn't know how to swim, and me take you into the middle of Lake Mead and throw you off the side of a boat to teach you to swim. So that's the first thing, is just really know your dog that way. The second, keep your dog close to you. These flexible leashes that let your dog run out 10, 20 feet. You want a fixed length lead. It's got a point on either end. Ideally 5 feet or so or shorter.
Well, perfect. Those are just some tips, and of course, Kathy has great tips, so just go visit her over at the Hydrant Club at their second annual bark-i-versary, and of course, make sure you have those proof of vaccines. $10 donation encouraged. But thank you so much for bringing by these guys and coming by. Stay with us, you guys.